Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Hello.
Particularly
Hello.
you city people over in the continental US.
I know what are the Americans doing here? More than the Brits and Europeans, I see.
Hmm.
Good show,
Yes.
guys. Oop, there we go.
Good
Wait.
morning, Irish. Hello,
Hey,
Jason.
Jason.
And hi, Caithness.
All Americans showed up. We
And
got
Canadian.
the what? And a Canadian. Well, I consider Jason one of us.
That's
And
rude.
oh, stop it. And we have the cojones to show up this early. So fuck
Well,
America, yeah.
something to show up early, yeah. And sadly,
What?
Irish can't sleep, so she's feeling a bit crappy.
Oh, baby.
Sorry, we'll send you to sleep, Irish.
No, we're gonna make you feel better because we
Mhm.
love you. I'm so happy to see you, but I should have thought, yeah, it's probably because you can't sleep. I'm sorry, baby. I know. Are you still only going twice a week, though? I,
Hopefully, it is just the twice.
yeah, um, I forgot what I was gonna say. Ah, that's me.
It's a good start.
Well, it is stupid o'clock.
Yeah, it is,
Well,
yes. Yes.
and I feel better than I did yesterday. Yesterday was my dad's birthday, and I was beside myself, like crazy. But right now I feel okay, even though it's Mother's Day and I miss my mom just as bad. Uh, so happy Mother's Day to any mothers out there, and to my mom.
Right.
uh, who is infinitely giving, infinitely loving, infinitely generous, and kind, compassionate, and strong as I've ever met. She dealt with her pain with grace, sometimes with tears and anger, but she deserved, she had every right. She was in too much pain. She has several surgeries on her back. As you guys know, her L4, L5 was destroyed. And you know what? It happened to her when she was way young, before she had me, and it was not fair. The beginning of her marriage. But she would still go do chaperoning for me and at school things where she would have to walk for miles. And she never let it show. So she was a strong, beautiful, beautiful woman. Her name was Linda, which means beauty. So, happy Mom's Day, Mom. I
Mhm.
miss you.
Oh, Irish confirms that she's still going twice a week,
Oh, that's great to hear.
but been
But
slightly naughty. Maybe had a happy pill more than she should have.
hey, you know what? If that's what you need to do to get by,
Yeah,
you're not
yeah.
judged here. You're
Just
not
as a
judged.
just as a one-off.
Hey, you do what you gotta do to get by, baby. I'll never judge you for that.
And Kelly is sound asleep.
Let Kelly sleep. You
Yeah,
can hang with us.
yeah. You can have some of my good mood, Irish, because
Yeah, tell them.
I'm practically doing sort of Snoopy dances around the place.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know whether any of you have heard me mention it, but through the good graces of a reaction channel that I like, I came into the knowledge of a band called The Warning, which are three sisters from Mexico who are just incredibly talented. And they're actually touring UK and Europe.
And America, they're here right
and
now.
America.
They're
Yeah,
here now. Yeah.
and I've been waiting for them to come to England because I've really wanted to see them.
Mhm.
Uh, first, um, well, the first and only appearance I thought they were making was as part of a 3 day festival,
He
and that
doesn't
would have
like
cost
festivals.
me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't mind. I've been to festivals in my time, and I'd rather not. But I would have done, except it would have just to go for the 1 day that they were going to be on for would have cost me around about £200.
Yeah. I don't like festivals personally.
And
I'm not a hippie.
I, I wasn't. Well, I say, having been to festivals myself in the past when I was a lot younger, and the 200 quid and the hassle of getting there,
It's just
I
too much. Yeah.
grumpily put it to one side. Then they added another date to their UK tour,
Yay! Not
in
a festival.
a place called Huddersfield.
Not a
Um,
festival, right?
Not a festival, no,
Yeah.
an indoor gig. And I
Yeah.
thought, okay, start looking at that. Looked at, because it's a distance away from me, I looked for hotels nearby,
Yep.
looked at the venue, and the tickets have been sold by a group called Ticketmaster
We all know that
and
place.
e-tickets only. And
Yeah.
you may or may not know, I don't have a smartphone,
He hates smartphones.
so I couldn't get a ticket even if I wanted to.
Mm.
Um,
I was
so
not having it.
then a couple of days ago, I just happened to notice that another date had been um, entered on the UK tour. This one at an O2 venue, O2 being a name of a phone provider and also the name of a group of concert halls venues.
Okay. And close to you,
Um,
right?
and that was in North London, which is a darn sight closer and more convenient for me to get to.
Hmm.
And it didn't appear to be Ticketmaster doing the tickets.
We thought.
Except, of course, this lot also are e-ticket only. You
Yeah.
have to have
Everything
the
is.
the O2 group venue app,
App. Yeah.
and let's just say somebody not too far away nudged, prodded. Um, well, put it this way: if somebody had been a Greek leader, their name would have been Nagamemnon,
Oof. Oh. Cruel.
because somebody basically was on my backside almost constantly chivvying me, saying, "You should do something. You should do something. Do something."
All I said
So
was
I
invite
asked,
somebody who has a smartphone.
yeah. So I asked my friend Jay, um, and he wasn't particularly.
Stick in the
It
mud is what
was,
he
was
is.
it wasn't his concerts are not his thing. He's done
Ugh,
enough of them in the past.
boring.
And just as a passing comment, I just asked certain somebody who may or may not have just come into the chat.
A
Hi, Captain.
wonderful, sweet
Um,
man that I love.
if if he wanted to go and see the warning, and he said, "Yeah, maybe I could send you his my
I was
his
so sad when he
spare
said that.
smartphone just for this
No.
purpose." And but eventually he decided, you know what, he'll go. So Captain and I are
I'm
going
so
to be there.
happy. I couldn't be happier if I was going. I swear to God. I
Yeah,
wanted this so bad for Simon. And I'm so happy it's Cap going with him. I think it's awesome they're going to be meeting up. I think it's awesome, even more awesomer, that they're going to go together and have a great time. I want pictures. I want like a sticker or something from the venue. I want you guys to have a ball. I want you to have a blast.
right. Who? Oh, hi, Lady Dragonblood. Nice to see you.
Hi.
Hope you're doing well. And obviously, hello, Captain.
Hi.
And speaking of concerts, Irish wants to go and see Aurora in Norway. They have a festival there.
Oh, you should. You and Kelly should hop on a plane to get over there, girl. I,
and Live Nation.
I don't know who these people are, but
I don't
go
know who they
for
are
it.
either, but I mean, it's just stupid to think that I'm probably closer to Norway than you are Irish. But there you go.
Yep. What's that say?
Um, he thinks we should spend the afternoon evening in London as it's cheaper to travel by train than drive and park.
Yes, that's what I
Yes,
said too. I just told him that.
yes, we were having a chat about that, and I was
Get
thinking
a
it would
room.
probably be. Pardon?
Get a room.
Could you rephrase that, woman?
Get a, no, because it's not a thing. Just get a room so you guys don't have to drive. The same day.
Yes,
Make a
I
weekend.
know.
I said make a weekend of it. Is what I
Yes, I
said.
yes I know. But the expression "get a room" has
I want a
connotations.
magnet. I want a refrigerator magnet. Do they have those there?
In England, in particular, or the concert in general.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how I don't know about if you guys know that over here, over there, but over here, every state has its own magnet that in the shape of the state. I want a magnet from where you go. The
I will see
hotel,
what
the
I can find.
town, the band. I don't care what it is. Just I want a magnet.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. Hi, Skibo.
Hey, Skibo. Again, happy Mother's Day to any mothers out
Hmm.
there. And if you're here and your mom's still with us, please call her. Please say Happy Mother's Day.
Uh,
Oh, cherish those that you love because you never know when they're going to be taken away.
yeah. Irish says that Live Nation is a group that was founded following the merger of a thing called Live Nation and Ticketmaster. So,
Okay.
so the and Live Nation was a follow-on from her condemnation of Ticketmaster. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm not
I,
impressed with this.
we've had to deal with Ticketmaster longer than you guys have, and at first, what they were was a secondhand, like they bought tickets and sold them.
Yeah,
And then they got super huge and became the ones that the tickets went through, first.
yeah. I am an old reactionary git. Yeah, I
Hmm.
know. Go figure. And I, to some degree, miss the days when you used to have to send a letter and a check
Yeah, I
to the
know.
venue saying, "Please, sir, may I have a ticket or two or three?"
I can't believe you don't have a will call window.
For what?
Like a will call. Like so if say you know somebody in the show or you don't have a phone or you just don't have a way to get to a ticket place to get the tickets. You send payment or somebody calls and say leave two for this person at the will call window, and on the night of the show you go there and you say hi, this is me, you have tickets for me, and they hand you your tickets and you walk in.
Now that's the thing. Yes, I don't have a problem with that because you have a physical ticket that you can pick up, you can
Yeah.
carry around, you can give to somebody else. With these bloody e-tickets, one,
they,
you have to have a smartphone, and two, you have to use their bloody app.
there has to be a workaround for that. They can't just have a whole segment of society who don't have,
What?
because some people
Why?
don't.
Why not? They don't give a monkey's chuff because they will sell the tickets anyway.
Isn't that discrimination? Over here, we would fight that because it's discrimination.
And there are a few
You
things
guys
that
are too
I've been.
polite.
There's been a couple of things that have been stymied on because, yeah, oh, just get our app for that. Thinking, well, no, screw you.
He has this thing about being forced to download apps.
Well, I can't.
Well, and you won't even ask somebody else to do it because I refuse to have somebody forced to download an app.
Well,
That's my
yes,
Simon impression, by the way.
and gosh, it was so accurate.
It was on the money, wasn't it? I think
I
it was.
almost thought I was in the room with me.
I know, right? It's amazing.
Um,
Aren't we
yeah,
delightful?
absolutely. You have to bear in mind, my background in IT and systems admin,
Security.
and yes, to paraphrase Cartman, you will respect my security.
uh,
So, I
he
mean, I
doesn't do online banking or even phone banking. He goes to the brick and mortar bank.
yeah,
Like he refuses to pay bills online, anything. I love it. I think he's so, oh, I don't know, quaint.
God, thank you. You make me sound like a rose-infested cottage.
You are a rose infested cottage.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
You are a vision of Edgerton? Edgerton?
What?
That show. You
Bridgerton?
know. Bridgerton. Yeah, whatever.
I've never seen it, so, but I,
It's like the
if
1800s.
if it's Edwardian, no, I'm not quite
It's
that.
not actually Edwardian. It's oh fuck. I just heard it.
The other one?
No, it starts with an R.
It's what? Sorry,
It's a word like dynasty, but it starts with an R. It's a time period.
Regency.
Regency. It's Regency England. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So like, cause they just had this thing, an announcement that the actresses in the show will no longer have to wear corsets. But in Regency England, they didn't wear corsets. So they were wrong.
Uh,
Don't fuck with fashion. Don't be wrong about your fashion, cause I will call you out. And they did not
I
wear corsets in Regency England. They wore these short kind of shirts that kept y'all. Things were looser. It was very more. Oh,
would
what's
that be the thing they call a shirtwaist?
no, but I'm talking about their underclothes, their
Right.
foundation pieces, because still they still wore like three three or four foundation pieces under the dress, which
Hmm.
was under the jacket. It
Right.
was very Gwyneth Paltrow in that movie. Um,
That doesn't
they
sound
didn't
particularly good.
their weight because of course it accentuates the natural waist or somewhat natural waist,
Hmm.
where they didn't do that in these. This was the beginning of the empire or empire um, waist, which is up higher.
Right.
Yeah.
Hi, Anthony, ATB Films. Good to see
Hey
you.
there, how you doing, dude?
Our second, third European. Oh, at the risk of being,
What? What?
Captain Cactus says AMG loves her technology. She even has her very first tablet still. It
Hmm.
does have the Ten Commandments written on it, though.
Oh, funny man.
I I thought that was quite droll. I thought it was quite droll.
You're a good
Hmm.
friend, Simon.
Mm, yes,
So like we don't. It's almost as if we don't talk about things that bother me. Mhm. But that's okay. In one ear, out the other. When there's
sorry.
no brain in the middle.
Did you say something?
Hmm.
Yes, I know. I promised not to highlight any age-related
It's
jokes and
okay.
stuff like that, but I thought that was actually quite good.
It was, and he's
It
a
was
friend.
it was on point with
He's a
the
friend.
subject. So yeah.
Um. So I forgot what I was gonna say again. Damn it. Oh, it was about my birthday. Uh.
Sorry, birthday? When?
It's Monday, you know.
No, it's Sunday today.
My birthday's Monday. Monday. Monday.
Which Monday's this?
Tomorrow. 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 My birthday's tomorrow. The presents are only a day away.
Thank you, Annie.
Yeah.
And
I
yes,
get.
I know a song from a musical. Shoot me now.
Oh my god! It's only like one of the best known musicals in the world.
Um,
Have you
and
seen it? I saw it on Broadway at Madison Square Garden.
the only
Or no,
reason I,
where didn't I? Did I? Yeah, I
uh,
did. Yeah, I did.
uh,
I did. I saw it at the Garden.
I think the only reason I know that song's from that musical is the fact
Everybody
it's
sang it.
It features in an episode of Boston Legal.
Oh, shut your mouth. You know it because of Annie.
No,
That's
I
terrible.
probably wouldn't have if somebody said which show does this song come from. I probably honestly could not have said
How have you never seen Annie? Even the movie that they've
because I
made.
have sorry movies. Oh my god, make
Yeah.
one. Jesus.
Because every starlet who can sing wants to be Annie. Do you know which very famous, I guess, actress was Annie on Broadway? Probably not.
Mm, no.
You might know her uh, sexier side. It's a hint.
Mm,
She was in Sex and the
that's not
City.
helpful.
Yes.
Um,
Come on, guys. You know who she is. Square pegs.
um,
She's
there's
got
only
three
one person.
names.
I think there's only one person in Sex and the City whose name I can think of, and I wouldn't have classified her as sexy.
Who?
The Jessica somebody.
Yeah.
Sorry, and she played
Annie.
Orphan Annie.
Yeah.
Bit old. Or was it? Or was
No,
this
she
when she
was
was
a
a lot younger?
kid, you idiot. Oh my
Okay,
god.
I don't know.
Carol
Um,
Burnett played what's her head? The lady who ran the orphanage in the movie. Yeah. I saw her play it on Broadway. I don't did I see her or did I see the other girl, McCardle, play her? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Hey, you stop that Irish.
Anyway, Captain is like me. He didn't realise it was your birthday tomorrow,
Really? Hmm.
and it will be starting 12 hours after this stream start time.
Mm.
So 36 hours from now, Irish.
I was born at 5:36 in the morning. That's when I was born.
And you say that's rude.
What? Yeah, I
Irish
saw.
saying that
Oh,
she
I
doesn't care, she's
saw.
not going to watch. Yeah. And Eileen Quinn from
She might have
is
been
that
one of them.
presumably somebody who sung.
I don't know.
Not sure.
That's in the real time zone.
It looks
Mine.
at 10:30, I think, in the evening. Captain,
We're
if I'm
doing it at what time? The
well,
show?
10:30 in the evening, which is 5:30 your time.
No. Yeah. I can do it earlier if you need it.
That's well
If you
for me.
guys
That's
want it
okay.
earlier, I can do it earlier. I want everybody to be happy to be there and not in a rush to go to sleep. Hello. Hi, Nightwolf. Oh, okay. Thank you for
Uh,
the gifted.
oh, yeah.
You do.
Okay. So yeah, thanks for that,
HEB
Anthony.
Films.
Yeah.
I know.
Nightwolf, Water Duelist, Neil H, Aniceto, Bernardo, Zed Zippy, Kelly, Robert Leger III, Vixter T,
Hey.
Ravinsky, Carl's Order of the Squirrels. Uh, Carl's Order of the Squirrels even
Yay.
got the memberships. Excellent. Thank you,
Yay.
ATP
Thank you
Films.
so much. And speaking of which, in my Discord, you're going to start see if you're a member of the Patreon or of the channel, you're going to start seeing a badge next to your name. Not so much the people who get them for a month, maybe, because that would drive me insane having to keep on top of that. But those who are members all the time will have a badge that correlates with their level. There's Celestial and if you're on Avengers and up, you get it.
Yeah.
I've just started implementing them. I have to go through the list of names with somebody's help, hopefully. But you could
Yes.
see, I believe Taipan has one right now. Um, who has a celestial one? Cajunese might have one
Mhm.
already. But yeah,
Yes. So
Simon's won't show up because he's super mod, and that's higher ranking.
yay
Sorry,
for me.
I could make it
Um,
different if you want.
no, that's right. Anthony's asking, you mean for people like him?
Yes,
I assume so. Yes.
you'll have a badge next to your name in my
Mhm.
Discord.
And Captain Cactus says, good attendance badge. That's him screwed then.
Yeah, I never got those in school either.
Mhm.
uh,
And to paraphrase that, well, not even to paraphrase, that quote from Blazing Saddles badges, we don't need no,
that's not. Yeah. Okay.
but that was a that was used in
It was
one
a
of these
Cheech and
spaghetti
Chong.
westerns.
That's a Cheech and Chong.
I I I
But
don't
it's
know.
been used everywhere else since.
Yes, yeah, I
Uh,
don't know where it originated from.
I must. I must. We watched Blazing Saddles last night in honor of my daddy because it was one of his favorites.
It is a very good film.
It was funny. And people from all walks of life can agree on the funniness of that movie. Um, you have
It's not a
professors who
film.
love it,
Yeah,
highbrow and lowbrow,
yeah.
even though it's
It's
very lowbrow.
it's not a film you could make nowadays.
Hell no, for on a number of levels.
Oh yes.
You know, Cleavon Little must have had a lot of humor, sense of humor. That one line where Gene Wilder is like saying how they're good folk,
Oh right, yes.
and he's
The,
like,
yeah.
morons, ad libbed,
Hmm.
and it made Cleavon Little lose his shit. And
Well,
they
I'm not
didn't.
surprised.
Well, yeah, they didn't cut it. You saw him laugh
Yeah, and
at.
a nice genuine reaction.
Yeah, and I like that. It made me. It just it invites you to enjoy it too.
Yes.
And yeah, it was in a lot of ways a groundbreaking movie. Broke that fourth wall big time,
Yes, it did indeed.
and meta at the end,
Yes, very much
very
so.
meta.
Yes, them
Um,
going to watch
the movie,
themselves
yeah, and the movie, but
see how the
then
film ends. Yeah,
having that popcorn come back into the movie with them,
yeah,
very, very odd.
yes.
It's a buddy cop film, really, when you think about it.
Well, I suppose it is
It's a
in
lot
a
of things,
way. Yes.
yeah. Um,
What was the title that the Waco kid got
yeah.
given? The assistant or whatever.
Oh, Spade,
Oh yes, yeah,
Deputy Spade. Oh,
yes.
girl,
Irish. Wow.
too no, it's too soon. Good.
Hi, Dalek.
You wanna?
Yeah, Irish Dublin for $200. Early birthday presents. And if you're expecting me to say that in Irish, I'll I suspect I'll loosely translate "Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear AMG, happy birthday to you." I won't
Thank you, sweetheart. Did you
sort of
know that
mutilate
that we can't
the
we can't sing that because it's copywritten?
um. I think that there was a thing about that, but
Yeah.
it. I think I got overturned.
No. Mm-mm. It's a copywritten song.
Yeah.
That's
No,
crazy. I think it should be public domain because It's so ubiquitous.
Yes. I mean, it's quite strange. It took so long for somebody to actually stick their head above the parapet and say, actually,
You
you know
know
what?
that's
That's got a
copywritten.
copyright with it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like like I never even thought of it as something that had to be written. I thought of it sort of like it just kind of
Naturally
came
evolved.
about. Yeah.
Hmm.
From people sitting around a cake going, "Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear sweetheart. Happy birthday to you." And they said, "Hey, let's sing those lines or something." I don't know. But thank
Yeah,
you,
it's
sweetheart. Thank you very much.
yes, very generous of you, Irish. But then
And no,
again, you are a
so
very
then nothing
generous
tomorrow.
lady.
I'm thinking about turning super chats off tomorrow.
Hmm. That's always a possibility.
Yeah, but I like if I had my druthers, I would turn them off completely because screw YouTube. They're disgusting. 40% they take.
Yeah, they
Not as
certainly
bad
do.
as Twitch though. Twitch takes 50. What?
That's
For what? I don't get it.
for the
I can understand
platforming.
AdSense, but the fucking supers should be ours.
Yeah, I mean, the
For a
process of them is pretty much automated. I would have thought so.
That's why I love
Yeah,
Patreon so much and the other platforms so much because they don't take hardly anything. And I know it's doesn't seem like something I should complain about because hey,
it's
but
money
when you're
regardless.
when this is the money you live off of, that's a lot of money to lose to people who have nothing to do with your show, other than you know streaming it.
Yeah,
I guess when you're a big YouTuber and you're getting, thousands of dollars per stream, it's
it
nothing.
doesn't. It's a bit like the old, I mean, sort of. I'm getting taxed at the highest tax rate.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's disgusting, but you're earning a bucket load of money
right.
anyway. So yeah,
But when I literally can't keep from being overdrawn in my bank account all the time, like that's a lot of money to be taken away from me. Oh, another thing, I'm working on some merch. I don't nothing. I don't think I'll be selling it. This will be the exclusive for the members, the Patreon and of the channel. Um, it's a perk they'll be getting.
right.
I'm gonna start with some stickers. Uh, maybe work. I don't know if I want to do a mug or yeah, I don't want to go straight to T-shirts unless those people want them instead. Like if
Oh,
that you know what I'm saying.
I
If you'd
quite
rather
like
have it,
t-shirts,
yeah,
so we'll see.
yeah. I
But
want to
some
show you what
things,
I've been working on.
yeah,
So
yeah, some things even I wouldn't walk around with on my chest.
yeah, and that's why I don't usually. I don't want them so on the nose as I've had in the past. I want them to be something that you don't have to explain to people. Like, what is
Right.
that? What's an AMG? Like,
Hmm.
So I don't want it to be just lazy YouTuber merch that I see. A lot of the YouTubers use clip art, and it's bothersome to me. You know.
It's a lazy way of doing it.
And they're people we know. And I could call them out, and maybe I will if you want me to. But I look at them and like, especially those who know graphic artists. Like Creaky Blinder is a graphic artist by by training and trade, and even some of his were just clip art. I'm like, you designed things for other channels that were awesome. Why you Why are you using such lazy shit? Yeah,
Uh,
and nothing
don't know.
against Creaky. If you like his stuff, that's great. But so I don't know what his newer merch might look like, but some of his older stuff did get lazy. Um, I,
Um,
he's he's very talented, and that's why it bothered me. He's
right.
extremely talented. He did the logo for FTFE, and that was awesome. The old I don't know if he still uses the logo that Creaky did or not, but he did a good one
Uh,
with Creaky.
I'm not sure I'd recognise it if it drove off my foot.
Me neither anymore. It's
Hey,
a
you've
lot
got
of
a
extra.
question. Is the merch
Okay.
being made by Build-A-Bear? Asking for a friend, says Captain
Ha
Cactus.
ha 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 ha. No. There's
And
no
happy birthday.
lingerie involved.
Happy birthday, the song, both Jason and Irish. As you say, the song is in the public domain in the US and European Union. Warner
Oh.
Chappell Music had previously claimed the copyright on the song in the US and
Yeah.
collected licensing fees for its use. In 2015, the copyright claim was declared invalid, and Warner Chappell agreed to pay back 14 million in licensing fees.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Good to know. Then there's a bunch of people still making videos about things that are illegal, strange things that are illegal, and that's on there. So we should start telling people.
There's a lot of things. I'm sure in the US you've got them. I know we've certainly got them here in the UK, where people say, "Oh, this law's still on the books," blah blah blah, and
Yeah,
quite frequently they're
they
not.
are.
No, they're not.
There's some stupid ones that are still in the books though.
Yes, yeah, there are,
Stupid.
but I say a lot of them that they sort of go on about that
Yeah, I
have
get it.
actually come off the books, and it's just the more, oh yeah, this was a thing for a long time,
Yeah,
which
yeah. I see.
I agree. I mean, I think the main one was taxis over
Uh,
here. I mean, if they're defined as a hackney carriage,
what's that?
it's another name for taxi. Like
Mhm.
a car is
Mhm.
an automobile, is also a vehicle. A hackney
Okay.
carriage is now a taxi. But because in
Okay.
the old days a hackney carriage was a horse-drawn carriage,
Mhm.
the driver had to carry a bale of straw for the horse or a bale of hay for the horse. So for a while, supposedly,
No,
taxis had to carry,
no.
yes,
Okay, that's just the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
yes,
Where would he keep it?
um,
In his boot?
well, yeah,
I
in
know
the,
that is.
yep, yes, in the trunk,
But wait a minute. That's a bale is big, isn't
yes,
it? Where would
fairly
he
big, yeah,
put luggage and shit?
yeah, precisely. So, and
That's just
as
dumb.
Captain says, in obscure laws are out there, but not really upheld.
Couldn't you say, "Oh, the horse just ate it," and not carry it?
Possibly. And speaking of horse,
Ah,
and
you
speaking of
should say.
horses,
But
if you ever saw a video or a film of Queen Elizabeth riding through London,
okay.
she would always, despite the fact she could ride normally, she was always
Yeah.
riding side saddle.
Well, that's because it's right. It's proper for
No,
a woman.
that's because it was the law that a woman had to
Yeah.
ride side saddle down the high
Yeah.
street of any town.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because it seemed more appropriate for a woman to be side saddled. Because God forbid
mhm.
you straddle a horse. You slut. Showing these off.
I don't know the actual underlying reasons for it, but apparently the reason she did ride side
Well,
saddle
because
was
in a
so she's not
skirt,
breaking the law. Yes, I,
um,
I
it
can
would
understand.
bunch up and you might show
Yeah,
leg
yeah,
that way. So
yes.
yeah, side saddle's not comfortable.
No, as I understand it, it probably isn't.
It's not. It's not. It doesn't feel steady, but women do it
Yeah.
still. Even.
So what other stupid ones are there? Apparently it's illegal to die in the House of Commons.
Well, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
those poor janitors.
indeed.
cleaning up bodies left, right, and center. They just got sick of it.
Yes, Irish, and driving her Jag as well. Yep.
You know, it's illegal to commit suicide in public in New York. You can't jump off a bridge or a building. You'll get in trouble.
Right. It does.
You don't deal with
One
those fines.
one assumes it's the actual charge is attempted because it's a bit pointless charging somebody who has succeeded.
Well, yeah, but like there's some bridges that people jump off of, and
Yes.
they
Yeah.
don't always die.
Yeah.
Uh, and you know, they were getting sick of having to go out there. I guess fish them out. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
It's the
there's a
you know, there's all
there's a
kinds of
couple of
reasons.
locations around, certainly London, where they are renowned
Yeah.
for if somebody's going to do it, they'll do it from one of these locations. And I'm assuming most cities have got something like that.
I would think if you have a big bridge, you have something like that. I just throwing things off of a tall building is also not good. You think you'd know
No,
that though?
we'd like to think people would realise stuff like that. Yeah,
Because things hit, you know, depending on how tall the building is, terminal velocity is a thing.
it is. Um,
Oh, yeah.
and that, depending on what you're throwing off as well, would,
Yeah. Like a bowling ball could hurt somebody.
bowling ball could hurt somebody if you dropped it from head height, let alone,
Yeah, right.
and it sort of bashed
Um,
their foot.
but yeah, so we
Yeah,
do you
there's
think do you think that cities or rural areas have weirder laws?
now in
Like,
theory they should have the same laws, but I suppose some could have sort of bylaws.
yeah,
I suspect both would have, to us at least, equally silly, but
no.
to the people at the time and place, they
Perfect
there
sense.
was a rationale
Yeah.
for them. Yeah.
What? Irish? What? She said AMG question. Like
Hmm.
what? Like what?
No,
What? Am I missing something in chat?
I
Speak in the
don't
chat.
think so. She's binge watching Hogan's Heroes.
Hey, I know nothing.
I know nothing. Indeed. And about tomorrow, I know nothing. And I still know nothing.
What do you mean? Stop. You're making me nervous. I'm not gonna show up. I'm not showing up, you see?
Yeah, it was. So, wasn't. I mean, for a long time, I'd heard the thing basically if you dropped a penny or a dime from the
That's
top
not
of the Empire
true.
State Building,
Yeah.
and
Not true.
yeah, and that would,
It's not
yeah,
cool to be hit by one, but it's not gonna kill you.
mm,
It'll bounce.
I
Because
must.
it is that, because there's not, it doesn't have enough mass to really, it's like, hurt you.
I
It'll
don't want
bounce
to
off.
get all pedantic and scientific, but I assume it also play in how it was falling. If it was actually falling edge on, it would potentially reach a higher velocity and therefore do more damage. But then again, having said that, it's very unlikely to fall completely like that. So,
Yeah.
yes, Lady Dragon Blood, it would hit the building before it hit the ground. Yeah, very likely it would.
Well, depending on the building, yeah.
Yeah.
If you didn't whip it off, so.
Oh,
What?
there's a potentially frightening concept.
Okay.
Ari says next year Kelly and her are renting an RV to see the country we have not seen, and see some of the streamers if they let us. Can we stop by your place?
Ah, absolutely. I'd be mad if you didn't. I'll make dinner. You could stay with me. I love it. Well, you'd have an RV, I guess, right? So I'll stay with
Hmm.
you.
Is there space in the car park outside?
Of course there is. Of course there is.
Sounds like a plan then.
I would love it. Make lasagna or whatever you want. I don't know what you want. So whatever you want, just let me know.
Just don't say anything but Italian.
Why would anybody but you do that? You would do that, but nobody else would.
Possibly true, yes. Hi, Zebulon. Um, and he says, dinner, count me in.
Awesome. Let's
So
all do Sunday dinner.
you might need to get a bigger dining table, AMG.
I don't, yeah. I want everybody to have Sunday dinner together. Wouldn't that be cool? I
Oh
miss
God,
Sunday dinner. Did
we're
you
not
guys
back.
ever have Sunday dinner? What? What?
Yeah, we're not back to your single time zone thing again, are we?
No, just living close enough to be having Sunday dinner together.
Hmm. Yeah, we had Sunday dinner for quite a long time back home. My parents and my brother.
Aw, see, it's a. I mean, my family we sat down at dinner every night, and that I love the fact that we did that because it was no matter what was going on, we have that time together, right? To
Yeah,
touch base, and talk to each other, be with each other. As everybody, got older, I got older. We didn't do it so much. Like, and I mean, past college years, we still did it when I was in my, I don't even know what. And but Sunday dinner would be not just us. It would be like the grandparents and stuff, and I love that. And it'd be a little bit more. Um, I don't know. You put a little bit more into it. That's when you do the monaco or something or lasagna. That's when you have an antipasto and stuff. You do courses for you
don't you have
guys.
to be careful with that?
What?
Can't you not let pasta and antipasta come into contact with each other? Tumbleweeds.
No, not tumbleweeds. Death stare. Stupid. Yeah, but did you do daily dinners and Sunday dinner?
Um, Pretty much no, because I'd have been at school most of the time.
Even when you were a kid?
Yeah, school
You went
dinners.
away to school?
I wasn't schooled at home. No, went to school
So,
and had a dinner at school.
you slept, you had sleepaway school.
No.
I don't get it then. Why didn't you have dinner at home? How late was the
Oh,
school
so,
day?
sorry. School dinners midday.
Oh my god, you know what? Fuck. Mm-mm. You know,
It was
at
called
the
sorry, it was called school dinner. It's probably more correctly school lunch, but it's called school dinner. Yeah, dinners at school. An evening meal.
nighttime, the evening meal.
We
Yeah.
we'd have tea around 5 o'clock.
And tea. We had a dinner or supper, whatever you want to call it. The evening meal.
It was a light meal.
It was
Yeah,
not.
yes, it was.
Not for us.
Aha.
Americans didn't do tea for dinner. We did a meal. We did like,
Right.
meat and potatoes for the whatever non-ethnic people. And then you had, more ethnic foods for the ethnic people. You know.
Nope, nothing like that at all. Tea stroke supper, whatever you want to call it. I say around about 5 o'clock, and it was just very light
Okay then.
because sort of lunch would be, well, for us at least, pretty much the main meal of the day. But yeah, everywhere varies. Apparently in Greece, their main meal's breakfast.
Mhm. That's nice. I like Italy. Um, Everything shuts down midday, and people have like a 3-hour lunch. You go home and you have a nice big sit-down meal with your family, and you know, like people get confused. Hey, why are all the shops closed? Because we're doing the live life for other than just working all
Mm,
day. You know, and it's
yes, I mean,
beautiful. Family meals are family meals,
yep.
and it's so important to take that time, spend it with your family, talk to each other. Because that's something that, as an adult, I remembered, Like, when you're a kid, you're like, oh, can I be excused? I don't know if kids still do that, but I'd ask to be excused, and, like, I want to go play. But now I look back at the fact that we did that, and it's one of my fondest memories
Right.
that we did sit down dinners.
I'm being nagged by somebody who isn't you, amazing enough, AMG. Um,
Funny.
I think this is the message Irish wants. When she comes to visit you, she can
Yeah.
give you a pink Kimber brand pistol if you want one. Get it? Kimber.
Oh, I get it. I get it. And I love it.
Was that the message? God damn it, Irish.
Thank you. I just want to feed you guys. That's what I want to do. Feed you. Uh,
Okay. Apparently, Zebulon, when he was 11, they went to Sicily to visit family. Man, those people could
oh.
eat.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. My family's from Calabria, which is very close to Sicily. It's the
Right.
closest on the boot still. It's the toe of the boot.
Right.
Sicily's the island right next to it. Yes.
I must admit my geography is woefully rusty. But
What?
what?
Nothing. So what else am I missing in chat? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Um, Poor
Chat.
Dalek is suffering. She
What?
needs a coffee, but Naya is on her lap.
Well, Naya's gotta move. Coffee takes precedent.
Indeed.
Sorry, Naya. You're a lovely one. But mommy needs coffee. So move! I hope
Yep.
that helped. Oh, yes.
hmm Um, we've got breakfast, dinner, tea, or breakfast, lunch, and dinner from Captain Cactus. Yeah, there's a lot of confusion about what terms are used for what meal over here. It's hellishly confusing.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Just do what I
And then
say.
Irish, she can't wait to get back home next year.
Yeah, I'm excited for you. I'm hoping for you. I've been. I think Simon's heard me say that's what I really just want that for you and Kelly
Yeah,
to get to that home there in Ireland.
yeah.
But yeah.
Is that the Republic of Ireland, Irish or Northern? I'm assuming it's the Republic. But
Um. Yeah.
yeah. Poor Irish. Her
Well,
meds, her breakfast and meds. Damn it.
mm,
And well, and because of AMG, my breakfast is a vitamin pill. So
yeah, yeah, and yeah. Go ahead, tell 'em.
right. And Captain Cactus is in same boat as Irish, with meds, oh, and coffee, of course.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell them
And
about the
Dalek says
vitamin.
she can now get her coffee. Thank you, younger Marvel Gold. She moved when she heard you,
See?
so I think you moved the cat. Oh, it is Northern Ireland Irish. Okay, sorry. Sorry, Northern. How dare you? Is Republic. Yeah. So I wasn't sure. I thought it was Republic of Ireland, but I wasn't sure. And the vitamin pill. I don't know how it came to be, but a while back, a certain somebody nagged me because I think I was feeling a bit tired at one stage. So she said, "Get thee
Uh,
to a pharmacy and buy vitamins." So I have been.
yeah, nice. We
So
look up
now breakfast is a vitamin pill.
multivitamin
Yes,
with calcium.
with lots of things. Yes,
I'm very happy.
yes. And do you know the difference between a vitamin and a hormone?
Oh God. Yes, but go ahead.
Okay. Well, if you know it, I won't bother telling it.
Well,
Okay. The difference between a vitamin and a hormone. You can't make a vitamin. It's it does have vitamin D in it, Captain. A lot of the multivitamins are a waste of time, but yes, I know you're taking real meds, Irish.
and keep on them, baby.
Hmm.
So tomorrow's plan is what?
Well, tomorrow's plan for me, at least, is get up, walk into town, faff around in town.
You know what I mean.
What is something happening tomorrow?
Mm-mm-mm. You're mean. You're so mean.
Yes, and your
I
point
will
is,
can I'll cancel the stream if nobody wants it.
and
I'm
cancel
happy to
Christmas.
No, I'll be happy to cancel the stream. I'll open my presents alone with or I'll do it with Brandy in the morning after we,
Hmm.
get something to eat and we'll just pretend like it's any other day. That's fine with me. You know that.
No, I know that's almost exactly the opposite of what it would be. So,
Well, I mean, I don't need a stream though.
well, true, but you
If
will.
nobody wants it. If it's such a hassle to people, nobody
Uh,
like wants me to do it.
Jason's suggesting an all-day stream. So, if you've got an all-day stream, Jason, you need to see the doctor.
Yeah, and you better get working on it then. Haha, because I'm not doing it. Um, I am
When I
going
say,
out in the morning with my best friend. Still, she wants to take me to like a brunch. I want, I want to do something different. Actually, what I want to do is go to the. I found a store that has a deli meat that I like back east, and I really want to get some good ham so I can make some good sandwiches again. I haven't had them in years.
mhm.
Um, but there's no good tomatoes out here, so fuck. Um, and then have her cook breakfast because she makes good eggs. And then But we'll probably go out, eat something, come home, and chill for a while until she has to
Mhm.
go, and then I'm here for the show.
Yeah,
Hey, ho,
and
hey, ho. I get whims
and
from her too.
right.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
Irish says she had a great day yesterday. It's good
You
to hear.
did?
She went to the local park and took pictures of it, and can put them in Discord if you want to see.
I
Yes,
would
Irish certainly
love.
you want to see. And a damn duck chased her.
Ducks are evil. I tell people that they don't hear me. Ducks are evil. Stay away from them.
Geese are worse.
Ducks, geese, whatever. They're
Hmm.
all the same. Bad attitudes. Bad attitudes. Entitled little bitches, too. From all the people bringing bread. You take out bread and they chase you for it now. Like, come on, calm down. I'll throw it.
Zebulon
No.
says happy 24th birthday.
Why, thank you, sweetheart.
And Irish, the art photography room would be probably best, I suspect,
Yeah,
for those.
absolutely. Art and photography.
And yes, Captain, geese are
Look at that.
little so and so's, which is partially the reason the Romans used them as guard animals.
Yeah. I, I, yeah. If you want a real vicious guard animal, get yourself some ducks, some geese, some swans. Swans are the silent ones. They do the bulldogs. Like,
Hmm.
I don't like ducks. I don't.
I quite like ducks.
I've been I've been victimized by
I
they
like
chased me. They chased me.
I
Like when you're 8 years old and all you want to do is feed the ducks and they start
hmm.
chasing you viciously, it's scary. And you don't think to throw the fucking bread down. Damn it.
Well, now whose fault is that?
I was 8 years old. My
Sorry,
grandfather's like, throw the bread. I'm like, ah! Yeah, so.
I must ducks, swans, geese. I really do like. I also
From a
respect.
distance.
I also respect geese and swans
Why?
as they can be territorial, and I won't
Oh,
impinge upon
yeah.
them. But
Mm-mm.
ducks, I think, well, certainly the experience I've
They're the
had with
same
them,
thing.
they're slightly more mellow and not quite as
No.
antagonistic.
Not where I'm from. They just want that fucking bread. They're
What
fucking
ducks from the hood?
gangster. Yeah.
So those mother duckers were chasing you, were they?
They were. It was so bad. I couldn't get away. They were just chasing me and then they
Hmm.
started flanking me. It was terrible.
As Anthony says, ducks don't really taste bad after a comment by Captain Cactus, but they are greasier than one would think. Partially it comes down to how you cook them, but yeah, duck can be quite greasy with the meat. Oh, thank you for posting them, Irish.
Let's see, let's see, let's see. Come on. I want to see some pretty pictures.
Right, well, if you hold on just a sec,
Okay,
I'll
then.
see what I can do for you.
We're gonna see some pretty pictures. Yeah.
Share screen. Uh,
Ooh,
right.
we're gonna see some pretty pictures. Ooh, ooh. God, he takes forever. Can we do it? Okay, here we go. Let me make it bigger so I can see. Oh, look. Nice area. Next. Ooh, pretty park. Nice grass. Uh-huh. Oh, wow. Where is this? This is like the perfect park.
It is very nice.
Ooh, what's that?
There's a little sort of fountain in there, Irish.
Aww. Does this freeze over in the winter and you can skate? Looks big though. Oh, neat. This is your pretty area. Where is this? Can I live here?
You might get your feet wet.
Uh, I want to live near this. Oh my god.
It's one of those pesky ducks. Okay.
Ah, nice.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like a beautiful day. It really does. Thank you for those. Very nicely done. Beautiful day. Really was. You there?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
here.
Okay. Yeah, sunny day and everything. Nice.
Apparently, it's Sugarland in Texas. Oh,
Okay.
Sugarland. Sugarland in
Sugarland.
Texas.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Saturday in the park. Yeah, sorry. I'm just saying. It was nice. Nice, nice.
Hi, Aaron Gordon. Good to see you. Good morning.
Hey there, Aaron.
Apparently,
Um,
geese are what most Germans eat at Christmas, and also
yeah,
carp.
Christmas goose. Yeah.
Hmm.
The what? What? What's the last thing you said?
What?
What was the last thing you said?
Also carp.
Oh, carp. Yeah. Mm.
Hmm.
Italians eat everything.
Carpe diem and all that. Fish of the day.
All, all the fucking foods. Between Christmas Eve, which is all fish, the feast, fish, the feast of the seven fishes, and then Christmas Day, which is the antipasto and the pasta and the bird or ham, and then yeah, it's just so much food. Oh my god, you need people to eat all
We
that.
have.
Yeah,
Right.
good.
Yes. Speaking of eating, we have a success story. Dalek Beck is she's back with a mug of coffee, but she doesn't know if she wants a cupcake with pink icing or homemade chocolate brownie or a banana slice.
I want them all,
Say, is there anything constraining you from having a bit of each?
right? Oh my.
You can have the banana slice,
Uh. They're
but
all.
the cupcake might be quite nice, and the brownie could be okay. And yeah, both. I feel Irish. I think there's actually three things. They're Irish, so yeah.
What time is it? I don't want you to
Um,
miss your dinner, lunch,
no, it's
breakfast.
okay. It's only 10 past 11. I've got about sort of 20 or 30 minutes
Don't
before I
want
need
you to
to.
miss your steak and onion
Hmm.
sandwich. Sounds
Indeed,
good.
I wouldn't want me to miss it either.
And don't forget to tell them how you're going to see the warning. I'm so happy. It's a great Christmas birthday present to me that you're
Hmm.
going. That's how happy I am.
Okay, well you can wrap up the box and send it back. Then you don't need another present.
I didn't say that. Did not say that. These are mine, and they're not going anywhere. Brandy want
Yes.
Brandy wanted hers. I was like, no, if I'm waiting, you're waiting. Fuck that.
Uh, yes. Captain actually had banana cake for the first time last weekend. It was fairly nice, he says.
Banana
And
cake?
yeah,
Hmm.
and Irish. Okay then, damn it, three then. Yep, all three. And Dalek's banana slice has real banana in it.
Like, you've never had banana cake? It's like
I
banana bread, only cake. Hmm.
I don't think I've had either particularly, but
Why?
mm,
What?
good taste. I just it just doesn't particularly appeal,
Mhm.
and I don't think it was something that was particularly available when I was growing up. So
Alright. I love banana bread and I like banana cake. I love spinach bread. I haven't had that in,
spinach bread.
yeah.
Oh
Oh.
dear.
So what you do is you take your dough. It could be an
Yeah.
Italian bread dough. It could be just a bread dough. You want a chewier dough, like an Italian bread. A good crusty dough, and you roll it up, and you put some fresh spinach that you've prepared with some mozzarella, some parmesan, some nice cheeses, and you roll it, and you make it into like a loaf, and then you bake it. And when you slice into it, you have nice, um, like a roulade almost, and there's a little pocket of the spinach and the garlic and the mozzarella. Beautiful,
Uh-huh.
beautiful thing.
Zebulon suggests that zucchini bread.
Yeah, zucchini bread, sausage bread, even. You could do anything.
Yeah, and Irish wants pizza for breakfast.
Ah, so do I, girl. But I'm broke, so I will eat
Ah,
the stuff I have
Dalek
here.
Beck is cheating. Her mum made it like a slice, and they're all delicious, especially when her mum makes it. Yeah, uh, mothers can often make the best food.
Yeah, they can. I'm getting hungry. What's your favorite breakfast sandwich? Anybody?
Breakfast sandwich.
Oh yeah, I like bacon, egg, and cheese and a hard roll. So good. Ah,
Yeah, well, based on the fact I don't normally do breakfast at all, but if I do, it's just toast and coffee and orange juice. Um, sausage sarnie or bacon sarnie?
what's that?
A
Oh,
sausage sarnie.
bacon. Oh yeah.
Sorry,
Um,
sarnie being sandwich.
yeah. It might like I'm thinking yours is different than ours. Than the one I'm thinking of. Like, what's yours like?
What, sausage sarnie?
Yeah.
Well, bread, buttered,
Uh,
with sausages cut in half and laid down between two slices of bread.
yeah. I picture the one sort of like my spinach, but only with sausage. So there's a pocket, sort of. I
Um,
don't know. And it would be broken up, not like you would take this, the what do you call it, casing off and crumble it.
right.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. In many respects, I'm quite parochial and unknowing about a lot of these things.
Hmm.
So, whereas I can quite blithely say, "Oh no, we don't do this," speaking for the entirety of England, I'm probably very much wrong. Uh, Zebulon reckons bacon, egg, and
Ow.
cheese on a croissant,
Oh yeah. Beautiful. What
and
else?
Irish homemade egg, cheese, and ham on toasted bread.
Nice. See, you guys
Mm.
know. Yeah, yeah.
And we've had a best breakfast wrap he used to have for Captain Cactus was bacon, sausage, egg, and mushrooms. It was delicious.
Oh, now that's the next level.
Yeah, apart from the egg, yes, I would say that was quite nice.
Yeah, he doesn't like eggs, guys. I don't know what to do with him.
Well,
I don't know what to do with this guy.
it's it's worse than not liking eggs.
What do you mean?
Roast eggs, poached eggs, um, fried eggs. The smell of them makes me want to throw up.
Wow,
But
really?
I like scrambled egg and I like omelets.
You're weird. Hmm.
Yes,
Yeah, you are. Yeah. Can't make heads nor tails of you, sir.
absolutely. Well, it's all part of my sort of Sackboy mystique and charm. Hang on a minute, I'll just go and catch those tumbleweeds for reuse later.
Yeah. So,
Yes, good man, Jason. He agrees. Eggs suck.
I think you guys are stupid. Eggs are beautiful. It's the incredible edible egg. Why would they call it that
Hmm.
if it wasn't? Hmm. Advertisers know. You're just wrong.
Yeah, you're not going down that path, are you? With any degree of seriousness.
Well, I used to be one, so. I love eggs. What would you do without eggs? Hmm? You like
Have less
cake?
cake.
You like cake?
Well,
There's a
yeah,
lot
but
of things that you love that eggs are in.
I know. I just said I like cake. But it's like with tomatoes, in raw or in large, obvious chunks in food. I I have issues with them
Yeah.
because the acid, whatever, affects my stomach, and I'm not a great fan of the flavour, the taste either. But if they are cooked and actually part of something and they're integral to it, and uh, um, yeah, they're lost in the melange of flavors, and it's not a problem.
Hmm.
Apparently, Dalek could make an eggless cake for me.
I've heard of those. I don't know
Hmm.
about that. Can we just talk about a dump cake, please? I saw this and my brain is still broken. So, this is a cake that you can eat. You ready?
Yes.
You get two very large cans of peaches in syrup. You drain one
Yeah.
can, drain one, the rest you dump in a oiled casserole dish. On
Okay.
top of that, you take a box cake mix, vanilla cake mix, and you open it up and you pour the powder into the casserole dish. Don't stir it, just leave it there. Dump it in. Then you take 3/4 a cup of butter and slice it over the top. Put that just the way it is in an oven, and out comes a cake later. How does that fucking work? I need, you don't even stir it? How are you not getting pockets of powder and, like, it works though. Cajunese has eaten many of them and just didn't know that's how you created them. And I'm like, no, but the science behind it should not have worked. You can't just, and no stirring, and it doesn't make sense. Does it make sense to you?
Um, I don't know enough about it at all. Apparently, Aged Dragon Blood used to make dump cakes all the time. They were
It doesn't
delicious.
make sense.
And Irish says there's a bakery that makes naughty cake. Guess which one she gets? I would imagine the naughtiest of them, or if there's a gun cake. Irish, to be honest. For you?
Ugh. I just, That shouldn't work. It shouldn't work, guys. But apparently it does. You don't slice it like a regular cake. You kind of like take spoonfuls of it, you know. But
Aaron says his mum makes that with cherry comstock. So good.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what cherry comstock is, but sounds interesting.
I told Brandy about the cake that I bought. Right for tomorrow.
Uh huh.
She's mad. She's like, "You're not supposed to buy your own cake." I was like, "But I didn't think anybody else was gonna get a cake, right? Cause right."
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, she did.
This, oh dear,
Yeah.
you're going to be really caked out, aren't you?
Oh boy. I didn't expect her to get a cake. Oh, there's gonna be so much cake.
I I think we've broken poor Dalek with all these talk about dump cakes and stuff like that.
What?
Okay, you young ones from the US have lost this Dalek. I think
What?
basically, pouring the peaches and the cake mix on and waving a magic wand and having a cake come out has broken her.
Yeah, like it's crazy.
Ah, the cherry comstock is cherry pie filling. I
Oh yeah,
wondered if that.
chocolate and cherries. You can do that too.
I wondered if that was what you meant. Okay.
Yeah, the other recipe I know of is chocolate cake mix and cherries. And yeah, I just don't understand. A dump cake should not work like that. I watch Dylan, of course, and he's like this. It's like the laziest peach cobbler ever, basically.
Sorry, Dylan.
That guy I watch that does those depression era type or old um recipes that he finds. He has a cookbook now. B. Dylan Hollis,
Right.
the yelly gay guy that lives in Bermuda.
Uh huh.
I love him. I want his cookbook so bad. Anyways, we should wrap it up.
Hmm.
Let me get the outro
Oh,
ready. But
quickly for that. So Captain Cactus says he loves the traditional bread pudding, but you can't really get it how they used to make it anymore. Way too much sugar in it back then.
you know,
Really unhealthy. Modern versions are not as nice, but better for you. Yeah.
my mom used to make a bread pudding that was beautiful. It's very rich, very rich. I could only eat a little bit at a time because it was just way too rich for me. Too dense, you know.
Hmm. Yes. Yeah. Good
And
bread
she'd
pudding
make the
is
custard from scratch.
right.
All right.
Never a great fan of custard, but bread pudding.
Well,
Yeah.
it's the bread pudding, the stuff that you put in the bread pudding. She made it all from scratch.
Right.
All right, let me get the outro
Hmm.
wherever I can find
Right.
it. I can't find it.
Well, thank you everybody, particularly our colonial friends or ex-colonial
Mm-hmm.
friends, for being up and about at this godforsaken time of day. Not picking on anybody in particular, but Irish. I certainly hope you managed to get back to sleep and feel
Yeah,
better.
hon. I'll send you some
Uh,
of my Ambien.
and yes, as she says,
Kidding.
night or morning or whatever the hell it is. Yes.
Love you, hon.
Yep. And
Love you all.
Captain Cat says, ladies all, don't forget to hit that like button before you leave.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And thank you, the people who've typed in uppercase to allow AMG to have a
Sort
better
of see
chance
it?
of
Yeah.
reading your stuff. So,
Thank
right,
you.
take care, everybody. And I'm given to understand, a little bird has told me that there might be something happening tomorrow.
Shut up.
There may be an event. Not quite sure what, but
I finally get to open these boxes I've been staring at, you motherfuckers.
mm, She's going to be so pissed when she finds out they're empty.
And on that
Well,
note,
I couldn't afford the freight of a full box, damn it.
I know, right?
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Take
All
care,
right.
everybody. Thanks for
Bye.
coming. Yep. Bye.